What's going on, everybody? It's me, Sloppy. Well. Oh man, good times, good times. Been hearing a lot of good stuff going on behind the scenes. That it makes me happy. What's up, Soviet? How was your How was your weekend? No. Anyways, so I found a new locale. Oh man, hopefully it's not one crazy one. Well, send it to me on Discord. I want to see who you're trying to um I guess mess with. But today is not about them, your locales. It's about something else. So as you can see, it's good. Yeah. As you can see, the the I guess title, it is the Diminished Crows, meaning the the Crow Templars are losing members like hotcakes. I don't know. I don't know what to. They're losing men. Yeah, the Sped Templars. Yeah. Yeah, they're losing members like that. Quick. So all the ones, because like I said, I still have people in his server telling me I haven't said anything because I was like, let them think that I don't I don't watch anything that they're doing over there. They still talk about me. I still see you guys, and they still do. And you still have John Davis, the Predator, in your server. Kind of weird. Kind of weird you still have him there. But then again, uh, you guys are very weird people. So, anyways, so I was minding my own business like I always do because I don't like buzzing in other people's business. But they sent me a screenshot of someone crying about us. Daniel Roth has been crying lately. Yeah, well, that's no. Well, Daniel Roth is not part of the Crow Templars yet. I'm sure in the future he will, but as of now, they still haven't allowed him back in. They have a time frame of how much he could be a pred for, and then they allow him in. There's a little time frame, but yeah. So these sped Templars, I guess, watched my previous video. Is it my previous video? Or which one is it? Let me double check which video it was. It's a video. Yeah, previous video. The one that says "Good job, Texas," right? The one that says "Good job, Texas," for banning, or trying to ban, anime characters that are underage. So I guess the people that say they don't care about what we do or what we say, that we're irrelevant, that no one cares about us, blah blah blah, are still watching my stuff. Sadly, but then again, uh, you should know that they watch my shit. They're waiting for me to talk about them because that's all they have in their lives now. They don't have anything else. They want me to bring them up so they could have some relevancy. And today is the day, right? Today is the day. I gotta call out Leon and his, well, just Leon, I guess. What's his name? The other guy has been quiet because I already made him my bitch. Well, I made Leon my bitch too, but they want receipts, right? So they claim. All right, well, let me share it. Let me share it. Hold on. W Texas for being based. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, hell yeah. So let me share what this weird looking, what is that you say he looked like? The Walking Dead zombie? Well, that's a good one. I like that. All right, so let me share this real quick. All right, so let me put myself down here so you can see it better. All right, so as you can see on the screenshot, it's little old Sloppy, the one that they don't care about, the one that they can't bring my name up on the server because they're so scared of me. They don't answer my phone calls when I call them. Very manly people, very manly people that when sloppy over here, give them a ring a ling, they don't answer the phone. Not a very good thing. I am in the screenshot. I think you are. Most likely, like I said, you show up here quite often. The big W for you right there. You help out with the views, I guess, and make me have a conversation. So I guess Leon didn't like that Mr. Chayton. Let me see if it's the full thing. Hold on. Let me stop sharing. See if it. All right, yeah. Let me see. Let me get the full thing. Read more. Okay, yeah, there you go. That's better. So let me put it back on. So coming. What's up, Nick? It's about you, one of your buddies. So I don't know if you want to, you know, get involved. So as you can see, we were talking about Daniel Roth, right? Talking about him, fantasizing over lolicon, liking, anime characters that are underage, the typical predator mindset, right? We were not attacking, but showing Daniel that he's a piece of doo doo, right? I guess because of what Chayton said down here, it says basically it needs to pass in Heroes and Leon's area. That's all he said, right? But because they're watching, they're always watching. Yeah, stay out of it, Nick. I'm just kidding. uh, because they're always watching. They always watch my shit. It's if it's not him, if it's John Davis sending it to them, if it's not them, it's the other sped crows that they watch my shit. And like I said, they're slowly realizing that what I'm saying is very true, and a lot of them are kind of stepping away from them, which I think it's admirable, and they're losing people. They were talking bad about the BHC losing people. They're talking bad about other people losing people. They're losing people. Luckily, I'm not in a server. The only server I'm in is Zexios, and then I have a couple of servers I'm in that are not really important. It's just things that I like. But seeing these people leave servers that have people that say some fucked up stuff makes me happy. Shout out to whoever left. I'm not gonna say the names because the person that's still on the server told me not to say their names. So, but I'm glad they left because don't get into that weird ass racism and weird ass lolicon stuff. So, anyways, so they sent me this, and I'm like, he's still talking about me. He's still mentioning, what I do. They still watches what I say. You know, I appreciate it, right? I appreciate you caring about me, even though you say you don't. Yeah, that's why when people say, "Oh, I don't care about that guy. He's irrelevant. He's this and that," but then post about us or post my stuff on his channel. Like me, if I didn't care about someone, I would never post stuff about them in my channel. But because I care about predators and lolicon lovers and all these type of people, what's up, Chain? I post that shit. That's my channel. If you see, 95% of my stuff I post is about predators. So when they say, "Oh, you're obsessed with me," you're obsessed with me. You're obsessed with what I do. Of course, I'm obsessed with people that do predatorial stuff. Don't you get my channel? That is my channel. I don't talk about nobody else but predators, predator supporters, lolicon lovers, you name it. So if I am obsessed with you, it might be that you might fall in that category. You know what I mean? Come on. eh, that's why when Daniel Roth says, "Oh, you give me attention," yes, we are. We are giving you attention because you're a pred. Yeah, I know you do, Princess. You talk. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll drop the link in a little bit. Don't worry, Shane. I'll let you say your piece when it comes to this because he did mention you. Uh, I'm just laughing because they want proof, right? He says, well, let me read it. Let me read it. He goes, "Thank you for proving my point yet again, Chaitin. For someone that wants to claim they want no part of drama, you do a lot of more to partake in it, you hypocrite. And FYI, you regard. I don't watch Lolicon, you dumb person, or defended it like Otaku and Daniel. So, keep reading, right? And you aren't punching anybody, you aren't gonna do stuff. You'll be beating up the disabled person. That's why it's kind of hard to. It's a lose situation, Chain. If you want to like punch a regarded individual like fucking Leon, right? So you're singing the same tune that Brandon Anderson and the others were when they still had beef with me, and they didn't do a effing thing. I guess he claimed because no one's gonna go all the way to meet up and beat him up because he's it's a lost cause. You can't win. You beat him up in the streets. People will be like, "Hey, they're beating up a regarded guy." It's a lose situation. You beat him up. It's like winning. Nothing. Leon is pulling a DD card in the back. Yeah, 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 yeah. He's DD, Leon, Stanley. They all have something in common. They all like little kid stuff, and I'm gonna show you. That's why, like when I'm talking about people, I don't just say it because I want to say it. I say it because I have proof. I have evidence. I have stuff to show where they're doing the things that they're attacking Daniel Raw for, right? Lolicon, underage anime characters, stuff like that, right? So I always have my receipts. Like what's his name? Where's he at? Where's he at? Down here? Somewhere around here. He has me blocked, I think, so I have to go like this. And you know how I could tell I got a block? Is because that happens, right? You know when someone blocks you when you try to read the messages and this happens, they got you blocked. And like I said, it's a little female dog kind of stuff. But then again, to each their own. If you want to block me because I'm Pip Daddy, then it's all good. I don't lose sleep over it. But Bedman search history. I guess Adam, where's the receipts that you support Lolicon? Don't worry, I got you. And if you still think that's why I put Daniel Roth 3.0 because you're Daniel Roth 2.0. But I'm gonna show you the receipts of the stuff that I say. I don't say stuff just to say stuff because they'll lose credibility, right? So, all right. He goes, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you get your ass handed to you a few times outside the internet? Mm, luckily, I have not lost in a fight. So I can say I haven't. And besides that, I've only done jujitsu and stuff like that. So I might have lost in competitions, but in a real fight, 99.99% of the time, I did not lose. But there's nothing to brag about because I didn't really like to fight. By all means, keep kissing that overweight illegal's buttocks like the bottom feeding female dog you have always have been. Very strong words for a guy that sexualizes minor anime characters. You know why? And he's a little racist, I guess you could say. I don't know. People like he has black friends in his server, and the black friends let that slide. To me, that's kind of weird. If you're black and you know that history of that word, and you're letting these people say it in that server because you're afraid of them for some reason, then you're a bitch too. Anyway, let me. All right. Now that I read it, I could add you in. Hold on, and then I'll play the other stuff later in a little bit. Mm-hmm. Is he talking about me? No, he doesn't even know you. He's talking about Chayton because Chayton said that they should ban lolicon in his area, and Leon claims that he doesn't support it or he doesn't like anime characters that are underage. Blah whoop de doo blah blah blah. Typical weirdo response, but good old Sloppy has the stuff. Okay, let me see. Let me put these in the folder so I could have them ready. Where is it at? Let me put it on the DD folder because it's uh, it's always good to have them there. Hold on, hold on. My bad. I emailed them to myself, so put them on the computer. You know what I mean? All right. I don't need that no more. Is he talking about? No. So Leon claims to not like anime characters that are underage, right? So I'm gonna show some of the images that they were in a video that was already taken down, right? They took it down. I'll show you which video it was because they'll claim that I'm lying. So let me stop sharing here. Let me present, share. Okay. Mm-hmm. All my inner circle friends left the Templars after I left. That's good, JC. Now, it's always good. So this is the video. This is I guess you could say the images I want to show you guys are from this video. They were doing a smash or pass waifu edition. Like I said, waifu for me is kind of like a weird thing, but I guess it's something common for uh, lolicon lovers like them, predators and stuff like that. So this video depicts them smashing or passing. Right? They'll show a picture of a girl and they'll say smash or pass, and a lot of like let's say 60% of the ones that they were doing were underage. One I think one of the youngest one they were saying it was 13. And I'm gonna show you, right? So these videos are deleted. Yeah, of course, JC. Waifu means wife in Japanese. Oh, okay. Well, they were very, I guess, descriptive of the stuff they were going to do to these underage anime characters, which in my mind I'm like, wait, don't you guys talk shit to Daniel Roth about lolicon and underage girls, but you guys are doing the same thing? I'm telling you. Okay, so that's the video. He took it down because he says he doesn't care, but he did care enough to take them down, and because Daddy Sloppy made him do it. Put it back on and be a man. Be a man and fucking do it. All right, let me share the next one. So one of the characters that was in that video, I searched it up. Right, you Google it, you write down the name of the character, and it will tell you, I guess, the description and who she is and blah blah blah, whatever. Right. So let me show you one of the characters that they were like, oh, I'm gonna do this to her. I'm gonna make her ride me, blah blah blah, like all this crazy nonsense, right? So here's one of them. No, we're good. Oh, because I haven't clicked on it. Duh. All right, so this is the next one, right? I don't know who she is. I've never watched any of the animes, characters, blah blah blah. I never cared to watch none of this shit, right? So they put this image of this girl, right? This girl, Stella Vermillion, And the whole group that's in that video are like, yeah, smash, I will do this to her, I'll let her do this to me, blah blah blah. And if you see right here, age 15, kind of odd, right? Kind of weird saying there's no proof of these guys sexualizing anime characters. They want to put on a VR headset and watch it like that. Most likely, yeah. Like as you can see, this was one of the characters. This was one of the characters in their video, Smash or Pass. 15 years old, and they didn't held back on the stuff that they would do to this quote unquote anime girl. If you play, hey, be man enough, uh, Nordic, and put that shit back on. Put it on, don't hide it and put it in public. Let people decide if you are a lolicon lover. And with your friend Leon, I'm gonna show you a video. I have it. I posted it. I posted it already on my channel, but I was like, let me private it and then post it on here, and then later on leave it open. But it will show something very, 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 very weird, right? Where you're like involving a 13-year-old, right? Keep in mind, all these images I'm going to show are from his videos of Smash or Pass of anime characters. You would think they would do their research, right? You would think they would do like, oh, let me check, make sure the girl that I'm trying to fucking say that I want to do all these heinous things sexually to her. Hopefully they're not underage. No, the speds don't care about the age. They just want a girl with big boobs. Well, this one doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so that's one of them, right? Don't worry. There was I only got a few. There was more, but I'm like, to prove my point, you don't need 20 of them. You only need the 3 or 4 to show that they were sexualizing minors, right? You don't need 30,000 images. You just need a couple where they show these images, right? So let me do that for you, Poppy. And to prove, okay, let me make sure everything's good. Okay, all right. So this is another one, right? To prove that I was watching the video to compare the girl, I was watching it right here, right? That's the YouTube channel, and that's the girl that were doing the Smash or Pass. You go down here, it is 17. Bam! Come on, guys. And like I said, the stuff that they will say about what they'll do to these underage girls, it is heinous. It's 5 of them. It's Leon. It is most likely fucking. I could check right now. Leon, Nordic Wolf, Haha, wherever Jaja or something. The Demon Hog. All these motherfuckers were doing Smash or Pass on these underage anime characters. So Leon, here's some proof. Bedman. Yeah, well, Adam, here's some proof, right? You were claiming that we don't have no receipts about Leon and his group liking lolicon. Well, I guess you can't consider it lolicon, but you're sexualizing underage people. Like in my mind, I'm like, if you could think about this, if this girl looks, if she's 14, 15, but she looks over the age of 18, you're gonna be like, she looks 18 to me. And then you find out she's 15, you're like, well, let's keep it a secret, because that's what they say all the time. 99.9% of the time, they're already in the conversation. They will risk it. Hold on, let me add you real quick.
1 second.
All right. Oh, let me remove this one. Hold on. Next one. Well, there's one more. Yeah, there's way more. But like I said, I only need a couple to show the weird shit that Leon and goddamn, what did I present?
Oh, Kyle.
Well, Leon and Kyle, they were both doing the Smasher Pass, but Leon, remember I told you he presented one that was 13 in the Smasher Pass thing?
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm going to show the video where they're saying that Leon was the one that wanted that character in that video because he wants proof, right? Wait, hold on. I drank a lot of coffee right now because I knew I was going to be all excited. So if I speak over you, my bad.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Hey, like they'll take away some detractors from the fucking thing every time I come on as a Chayton show.
Oh yeah. So,
What was I gonna say though? Oh, yeah, like it's so funny how one little comment triggers him so much that I include him in a thing regarding that, and it gets him so, and then he's like, yeah, I'm like, I don't think when he said about me fighting nobody, I'm assuming he's referring to, because I don't think he's referring to him because, like I said, I like whether or not he's sped or not, I don't really care. He doesn't. He's not. He doesn't matter to me to the point, or hasn't done anything to the point where I would want. Like, granted, maybe if I saw, like, I don't even know. I don't know. Like, if I ever saw, like, I know for one, I wouldn't take a picture with him. I know that much. But I don't like. He doesn't matter enough to where I would want to do anything, nor has he done anything directly to me to where I feel the need to do something to him, right?
is this Jay?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Right,
How's it going?
What's up,
Yeah,
man?
I see you're exposing the crows for their dirty little secret that they try to bury.
Of course, all the time. Well, mainly because they wanted proof.
And he gets and I don't think. I think I was like, well, first off, I think I was the first one to bring him up in that thing. And it was just, honestly, it was more so a joke because, again, these are the people that are going to be fucking worried about this shit. Like, how is it that most of the people that are worried about this whole law are not even in my state?
I know they're all misinformed and they're all a bunch of fucking idiots, bro.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's like Daniel's worried about it, Leon's worried about it, fucking Otaku. Again, I have no beef with Otaku.
This is separating the anime community like in half already. Like it's gonna separate the weirdo anime fans from the casuals.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. So like with Leon, I'm assuming he's referring to my previous situation with the fighting thing. That's what I'm assuming that he's referring to. But that's already been dealt with, done, and fucking over with. At least in my aspect, because I've said all I needed to say, and I've already proved my point. So like, I don't know what he means that, and then he's like saying I lost fights back. I'm like, we've lost fights, we've won fights. I've won my share of fights. I've lost my share of fights. I'm not saying I'm some ultimate badass in real life or the internet. I just don't like taking people's shit. But so regarding that. And then, like, it's just crazy. And again, Leon's someone who, he, if I remember correctly, I think it was on one of Jay's gaming streams, he bitched out to me in the fucking comments section.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and he's not man enough to face it. It was like I said, we don't get the Scorpion. We get fucking, like, I guarantee if he came in right now, which he ain't. Because
we get Chris Bonnell, bitch.
Yo, I'm curious how Kyle Hawkins would react to the new the new ban law.
Well, he's crying right now.
They're crying together, most likely spooning each other in the fuck under the sheets.
They're making a big deal out of this shit. It's hilarious.
Yeah, like I remember when I came on last time. I came on primarily because I'm from Texas. I would feel like I have the best perspective due to the fact I'm from the state that this law is going in, they're trying to pass. A lot of these guys who are bitching about it are states and states away. Like Leon's in what? New York, New Jersey, otakus in Maryland and fucking Daniels in Arkansas. So it's like they're all like hundreds of miles away from all of us, and it's like why are you I know why you're getting mad, because you're afraid if this law passes, it's going to pass on your states. But
Yeah.
it's like, even if this law doesn't pass,
Hey,
the law,
Well, this is considered an important cleanse, in my opinion, towards a community that's filled
well,
with
Yeah.
weirdos.
Well,
The
even if
fucking
it
Crow
doesn't,
Templars have anger issues, bro. You know what I'm saying,
yeah, they
man?
do.
Mhm.
I was gonna say, even if this law doesn't pass, like think of it this way: these people are probably the people that are rooting for this law to pass. This law may not pass here in Texas. However, it could, it won't stop any other state from trying it there. So just because if it doesn't pass here doesn't mean it's the end of it. That's what some people don't
Oh, yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
I hope they do pass the law in Texas
I do
because
too.
Lolicon is evil. Fucking
Yeah,
hate that
just
shit.
pass it in all 50 states at this point. Make it federally legal.
And the
Yeah.
argument that, oh, it's censorship. Okay, do you really want, like again? I would rather, I don't mind watching horror movies where heinous things happen.
Well,
Again, but I will say this though. There's a difference between horror movies or video games. Well, then again, I could say there's probably some video games out there by some weirdos who probably where you could do this type of shit. But it's it's not the same, because again, and I've heard some arguments saying that, this is lolicon is maybe the way for them not to do anything to the kids. So if they take that away, then they just go straight for the kids.
I mean, you could blame the Japanese writers for drawing sexual depiction of little fictional
Yeah.
girls,
Blame the
and then try to
Japanese
brainwash the
people.
American audience over this shit.
Yeah. So look at, I'm gonna show you where Adam. I know you're watching, and I know 80% of the people here are Leon server. So watch this, and let's see if you think
Rem
it's okay.
from ReZero.
Bruh, who the fuck put a 13-year-old in Smash or Pass?
Yeah, you definitely went way too far with this one, Sigma. Hey, don't look at me. It was Leon that added her. Rem from ReZero.
So as you can see, this is a video. It's not even a live stream. It's a video. So people could edit this, right? They could be like, "Oh, fuck that. We're not gonna put no fucking 13-year-old in this shit," but they still did.
Yeah, they still did anyway because they're horny for 13-year-olds.
And
You know-
Leon was the one. Leon was the one that requested this individual to be in this Smasher Pass. So Leon,
So he is a sicko.
he likes
Blue?
like I said, receipts are your own videos of you guys doing Smasher Pass of underage anime characters, and then you're like, "Where's the proof? I don't like Lolicon. I don't like this. I don't like that." Your proof is in your own friends' videos where you sexualize underage characters. Okay.
That's disgusting, bro. No. I will never do a smasher pass on any underage fucking anything that's underage, bro, because that is nasty. What the
Well, they're
fuck
gonna-
is wrong with them?
If you were gonna be a high class Templar, they would have the initiation to be a high class Templar is to watch Lolicon butt naked with them.
Oh,
I always
damn.
find it
Yeah,
funny,
that
though.
wouldn't surprise me.
I always find it funny. So whenever people like Leon or others, they may have big beef with me. They want to fucking do whatever, right? Let's say I have a friend. Let's say I'm on a friend's stream or I'm in the chat, and let's say Leon or somebody else is they're usually like Leon's usually never in the stream, but let's say they're in the chat or whatever, right? Like they always have that energy when they're in the chat, when they're in their own little bubble. But when they're somewhere else and I'm there, they either tuck tail and run or they fucking don't say a word. Maybe because some people
Yeah.
that host the streams know not to put up with that shit. But also on the other hand, it's like these individuals, they act like when they either have their friends or they are in their little bubble, they can act all big and bad they want. Like I've proved that in the past where I could go in outnumbered, outmanned, and still hold my own with some of these idiots.
Like the BHC?
Yeah.
And people like Leon, he can't do that shit.
No,
That's what, like,
DHC was fucking right about Leon, man. Like, I know you're not a part of them anymore, but they were fucking right about Leon and the Crows, like with their anger
well,
issues.
Baldy, I'll tell you this much. And I'm not trying to dig up old wounds, but they were not the ones who found out about Leon's or not even about, well, not about Leon, but about, like, because again, the whole Leon situation came up from the Junko fiasco.
Oh
I was the
yeah.
one that exposed, like, I started the, like, I know Sloppy basically ran with the ball. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I was, but I was in that call when he outed himself. Junko, that is.
It was a group thing. It was a group thing. I don't like
Yeah.
taking credit to anything. I just pushed it a little bit more, but
Yeah.
it was a group thing because if no one would have given me this information, I would have never known. So it's
Agreed.
always a group thing when it comes to these type of things.
And that's what I'm saying too, is that, like, you know, some of these people, like, that are trying to, you know, go against, like, the anime, so go against this and go against that. It's just they're outing themselves. And again, like, you know, even when Leon's saying that, oh, I never did that, and proof was right there. I think he showed it to me in previous stream before Sloppy. So it was like he can't say this stuff. Like, I'm not saying this about Leon if I didn't know anything. Same thing like with, of course, Daniel or whoever. I've always said with Otaku, outside of him giving his opinion on the fucking anime thing, which he should, like, I've said Otaku for the most part has been a good ever since that whole Linguini fiasco that he got himself into a year or two ago. I've said he's been very good. You know, he's kept his mouth shut for the most part, aside from his women things, but they don't get as much views as they used to anymore. But
yeah, his
these
women
types of
videos.
And here's the other thing, you know, like even with Roar was, I'll give Roar credit. Me and Roar don't see eye to eye a lot, but I'll give him credit. He was carrying that Fortune 4 shooter channel for a while. Well, and he wasn't making it about drama. Otaku doing that, bringing attention back to the bullshit.
Let me hold on. Please. So, you know, I would see. I think he was beefing with that guy that you guys are beefing, Larry, the Batman fan, right? Because he said,
Yeah, he said the N word with the hard ER.
Yeah, I've heard bits and pieces. I think I said I interacted with him once on Arthur's stream, and he just I didn't even know really that much about him. All I knew was he was kind of creepy looking. He was boring me to tears.
Yeah.
So Leon was like saying, "Oh, you're being a racist, blah blah blah, for saying the N word, blah blah blah." You know, trying to call him out because he said the N word. But if you watch this,
I mean, honestly, I don't really care what name that green jalapeno head ass nigga decides to go as.
Oh, he said the N word too.
So I'm saying, you know, like again, a lot of these fuckers.
This nigga, bro.
Oh my god.
Kyle?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't really care what name that green jalapeno head ass nigga decides to go as.
You know, so when I hear, that's why I always say, like, I can't call anyone out that says that Doc says, oh, I can't call anyone out that does what we do. I can't call out anybody that I know personally or have done it myself. I can't call them out. But when these people want to call out people for the stuff that their friends do, they themselves do, then I gotta express my feelings towards that, because if I hold myself accountable when it comes to me calling myself out or calling my friends out, then these motherfuckers gotta get held accountable too. All right, so carry on.
I was gonna say, with me, I know people try to say, oh, like I've said racist stuff through fake accounts, but I always tell people, like, people always say that usually are ones with no proof, and I've never said anything. I try not even to make jokes, even at my own expense. I think the only times I've ever anything could be considered racist I've ever said is if ever I'm imitating Eric or, and let me clarify who that is, Eric Melendez or Brian Absher when I say cracker, but I don't even like saying that. Like, that's why, again, you don't hear me say that often. Usually the only time you say it.
You cracker.
Cracker, you damn cracker. Brian
it's like-
Absher's an idiot.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying is like, it's like, I could talk shit to fucking Leon because I've never said anything like that. And also the fact that, you like, he, again, calling people out when he does the same exact bullshit.
Yeah.
And then something else he said about the drama stuff, okay? I think I said a while back that, like, I said this probably a while back where I wasn't going to be, but at that point, I just stopped caring about whether if I'm in it, if I'm not, but a lot of times nowadays, I usually only go in when if it's a topic that I have experience in, or if it's a topic that I'm, for example, provoked. In this case, I was provoked just because I made a little joke. But it is funny. Like, again, am I mad that he made a post about me? No, I think it's funny that he got triggered over me having your name in like a very short few words and you make another paragraph. Then again, I shouldn't be surprised because it's the same guy that got so angry that I blocked him. Goodbye or good riddance and fuck you.
He got, I watched that video. It's like, dude, take a fucking chill pill, bro.
You know how
Like,
many people how many people that have blocked me? Like, sometimes when I act a little childish and make little pot shots or make little jokes, yes, I'm not gonna fucking deny that. But you know how many times I've gotten visibly angry about getting blocked? I don't like I think what was it, a few months ago I got blocked with somebody. Nobody I've ever made public on here, and like I thought, okay, I was like, all right, it did like, and plus it wasn't someone I was like really that close to, so it didn't really phase me. Even if it has to be someone like real, like I actually genuinely care about. But even then, I would feel like most people I care about, they would probably be man enough to either A, to have a talk with me first, or B, if they are going to block me, they're going to probably let me know saying, hey, man, I will block you. This is why, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And I'll be like, okay, hey, I don't really agree with that, but hey, it's your opinion. Or, if we want to go our separate ways, that's fine. But that's what I'm saying, though, is that like these fucking these fucking incels, they get fucking all pissed off over the littlest stains. I know, like,
my lollipop. They're attacking it. Fight the power.
Hold up. Let me get something. Let me make y'all laugh. You're taking my lolicon. No. What will I ever do without it?
oh no, Spaldy, you can't do that. He even talked about how much he's been harassed at dogs the last, which is always funny to me because I always laugh.
I do
coming from the
too.
same fucking guy who harassed Otaku for many years, who harassed me for many years, who's harassed friends of mine for many years, and yet
he's harassing Mr. Dirt Mason.
And yet when he gets fucking harassed, he whines at bitches. That's, again, a lot of people like whenever I've talked to people, we just laugh about it. We don't even let it, like, whenever he still tries to worm his way into certain things, it's like, fuck. You really, like, I always tell people, I'm like, you really think that you're on my mind 24/7? You're like, after a stream, you're basically non-existent to me.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is. I don't focus on anybody 24/7, whether I have a beef with them or not, because, well, first off, I have a girl, so why in the fuck would I be obsessing over other men when I could be obsessing over her? Which I do.
Yeah.
It's just like, or in some cases, if someone doesn't have a girl or whatever, they can, I don't know, video game or something, something to obsess over or whatever, just maybe to take the edge off of everything.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, man.
I know what you say.
It's just fucking
Yeah.
stupid with these fucking idiots. And again, oh, jeez. Oh, it's funny. But like my point is though is that he fucking like he says that I say I didn't want to be a part of drone, which again I already explained that. He says something about wanting to or not or acting fighting like Leon. First off, I don't really like my whole thing is I don't really need to like there are plenty of people that that I've had issues with that realistically I'm not going to fight them because one, I'm not going to travel. If I'm going to travel to New Jersey or New York, it ain't going to be to fight you or even interact with you. I'm going to be tourist. Be like if I travel to the UK, I'd be traveling in there to fucking be tourist. I would not be traveling there for any other reason. Or if I went to what's another place? Arkansas. Now, granted, no offense to Mason, I really would not see myself going to Arkansas even for vacation. But if I went to Arkansas for whatever reason, it would not be to fucking start shit with anybody there. It would just be to play tourist. I may make a joke and I'll be like, let's go hero hunting or something. But like, I'm not going like there's be so many other things, especially like, okay, because like Leon's in the New York, New Jersey. I don't know which part, but whichever, right? All right, so New York, right?
No,
I'm going to Times Square. I'm going to fucking Newark.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, even New Jersey, I don't see myself really going. Like if I was in the tri-state area, I would be going probably to New York. But even there, I would be going to fucking Times Square, the Empire State Building, shit like that. See Madison Square Garden. I wouldn't be wasting my time.
Don't forget about the Statue of Liberty, bro.
Yeah, the Statue of Liberty. Like, there's so many things I would want to do. Like, you really think I'm gonna waste my time, especially someone as meaningless as Leon.
Yeah.
No, he might
Leon's
want to
a little
invite you into
bitch.
his apartment and watch Lolicon with Kyle and him together. But
So who
Well,
was
he probably
participating
wants-
in the Smasher Pass? I heard
Well,
there was 3 people.
I was gonna say, well, maybe he wants someone over to feel to know what actual like full grown hair feels like, not like just patches.
So-
Right now, I gave myself kind of a mullet look right now. I need to work on it a little bit. I'm on my girl finish it up, but still, I'm like thinking, yeah, like you like he could probably he'd be like, hey, Chain, see, I can't do Leon because he sounds like it's like I have to go full bitch mode if I want to sound like Leon.
Yeah.
But
Hold on, I think I could do it.
like I want to touch your hair. I want to feel. I want to. I like. Wow, the front of your head has hair. I never knew what that meant. What that feels like.
Probably
have
because he
hair?
smokes crack.
You have hair? I don't have hair because I'm smoking crack.
Hey, so did you read the comments?
Which one?
Yeah. No.
Why you don't like Lady M Light Sloppy Seconds? That one or which one?
Yeah, well, the one before that and then that one.
Yeah, Darkless was in it. Leon and Kyle, and then some Jaja something. Jaja the fucking sped. or
Why
something
don't
like that.
Kyle come in the panel? If he wants to act all tough, why don't he come in the panel like a man?
They never
So-
do.
Who is why do you hate Lady Emily out of the members? I'm curious about that one.
Well, I don't hate them. They shit talk, so I gotta shit talk back.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
So, like,
Right,
there's a lot of Crow Templars that are in there in that server that don't mention me. They don't get involved, but it's always Darkless. It's always that fat bitch Lady M Light and fucking forgot his
That
name.
fat
the other guy, the
bitch
black guy.
Lady M Light.
Jinzo, some fucking weirdo. That's
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. I don't think I've ever interacted with him, but I've heard the name.
Yeah, so those motherfuckers, they were trying to talk crap about us. I'm like,
Here
okay,
you go.
well, you want to smoke? I'm gonna talk shit back. I know how you look. She's very obese and she has a manly voice, so you could tell that she can't breathe that well. So she forces herself to talk because of all the fat covering her fucking chest.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say, Jay, though, like as far as replica belts, I won't go in too deep with what you said in the comments, but like honestly, with regard to replica, I do have one. I have the big gold belt, the world heavyweight title. I I really only want two other replica. Like that's the thing. I don't like. I have my replica belt. I like. I love it. You know, I've always wanted. I got my income tax many. I think in 2021, 2020 or 2021.
So you think Chase is gonna hop over the barricade and call you out on a random promo?
What WrestleMania?
Yeah, at WrestleMania.
I don't like, you know, well, I don't know what seats he has. So, you know, and why would like, and this is not really me talking shit, but if he did, why would he do that? Because that would get him kicked out, probably banned from the stadium.
Oh damn! I didn't know. I thought you could come back after you get thrown out the building.
Well, depend. Maybe I don't know. Maybe well, I don't know because like let's say you do it on night one, right? And then that happens. Well,
You
first off,
pull
they
up
would.
during a match. The wrestlers have the right to beat the shit out of you, right?
Yeah, like fuck it. Like
I've
especially
seen that happen.
like if Triple H and Stone Cold were still there, like still wrestling, like you know anybody. Like I read that one video I saw of them, and then I know someone else, Macho Man. He didn't fuck around with that shit. Anytime a wrestler or a fan jumped over the barricade, tried to get a ring, Macho Man would fuck that person up.
Yeah, he would.
But yeah, there's only like a few belts I would want to collect. Like who is it? Who is it? I already see people saying, "Oh, he still talks to him." I'm not really. I'm just you know
Did
asking
you like that
questions.
spinning belt?
The spinner belt, I really don't. I really wouldn't want that one. I really only want the Winged Eagle belt and the classic Intercontinental. Like I'm talking the one from the late '80s, early '90s. That would literally
Oh,
be the only other belts I would want. After those belts, I'm fine. Like, but even then, they're not belts that if I die tomorrow, I'm gonna regret not getting them. So it's not even like they're big hassle. Like they're like I desperately need them. And also, to be honest with you, I just, again, outside of taking them to wrestling shows and all that, I just don't see the need. Like, again, I respect belt collectors and all that stuff, but it's just like, sometimes I never understand. It's like even game collecting. I go, like, usually when I collect games, I don't go as far as the original price it was on. Like, I think
Oh
the most
shit, Peter
expensive.
Gilmore's here.
No, it's not Peter Gilmore, but it's,
Oh, it's a fake account.
yeah. I think.
I was
Oh,
gonna say like the most expensive retro game I've gotten is like the Punisher for the Xbox. I was like 45, but you know I try not to spend any more than the original price of the game. Like if it's $50,
I'll be
unless
back.
it's something I really want. But my max is under 100. I don't understand like people spending hundreds of dollars on Silent Hill 3, right? Or Silent Hill 4. Like, yeah, it would be cool to have it, but I would be better off finding it like at a garage sale where the guy doesn't know anything about game prices and I can get it for like $5 and it's in good condition. Like that would be my type of shit because you know it's like there are people out there that don't use price charting, that don't use this, that don't use that. You know, it's just how it is. You know, that would be what I would rather do because I just don't see. I think Marvel vs. Capcom 2 actually went down because it used to be a few hundred, but now it's like 50, 60 now since the collection came out, the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. It's just plus you have emulators. Like, you know, I have some emulators of some games like that I know I'm never gonna spend hundreds of dollars on, like Silent Hill 3 and 4. But
Dude.
also I have the HD remastered. So
Now I know why the Crow Templars love Sonic the Hedgehog. After I saw Sonic 1 and 2, the live action movies.
well, I was
I
gonna say
haven't
my
seen
girl.
the third one yet.
The third one's really good. My girl and I watch it. She loves Shadow, so like she's more in like I'm a casual but like she's more into Sonic than I am. But you know I enjoy the movies. It's like the Mario Bros. Movie. Really love that movie, but it wasn't. But again, I'm not a diehard Mario guy. So it's just
It's
But,
the way they're obsessed with it though is almost like bestiality, bro.
oh yeah, like for example, like you know like we all have our like little I never really had any like video or animated or video game crushes as a kid. Like the only person I would say maybe I would have the only person I would probably say I have a crush on was Ada Wong from the Resident Evil
Oh
games.
yeah, and she's a grown woman too, so it's like even as an
Yeah.
adult, she's still smashable, bruh.
Even when I was a little kid, like when I first saw Danielle Harris in Halloween 4, we were like I was a kid when that, well, not when the movie came out, but I was a kid when I saw her in that movie, and she was a kid in that movie. But watching her as a kid, then like it's just different, and you're not like, oh yeah, I liked you better when you were a kid. No, no, she still looks good to this day. But like even when had a crush on when I was a kid, it was like she was already a grown woman by the time I was around. You know, when I
Oh,
watched that, for example.
yo, I heard the Crows are talking a lot of mad shit about Firelord Cruzon right now.
Yeah, they are.
He's the main guy that exposed them. That's the main reason they don't like him, because he exposed him for being with Junko. That's the main reason. They were cool with him forever. They even applauded him for exposing Junko. Now that Firelord exposed Leon, now they're like, oh, he's a bad guy for exposing you, but good job for exposing Junko.
That's how it always is. Like again, in groups I've been in the past, I'll name the Crow Templars, but I won't name others. But there have been so many groups I've been in where whenever I go after someone that they mutually hate, like I won't say the group, but I'll use this person. When I used to go after Arthur, I was applauded. I was a hero. I was like said I was like the savior and all this other shit. And then when I fucking whether it was exposing certain things that certain people were doing, or just befriending somebody, they fucking acted like you. And it's so hilarious to me how that's how you can kind of tell like the fake people and the real people, because if you're going, oh, is that
Shut
him?
up, Leon. Join the stream,
You don't
motherfucker.
want any problems? Then don't bring me up. That's fucking simple, not hard to do. Because I hadn't said a word about any of you, so you did. I can move on easily.
Bullshit.
So why can't you?
Leon, it like again, like you try to act all tough, say, oh yeah, I haven't said a word about. Maybe you haven't. I haven't really kept up with you. I don't know. The only times I ever hear anything is if I get sent screenshots. That's usually it. When I got sent a screenshot from you, I was like, oh, and I was like, I didn't really talk that much about him. Why is he making a post? And then I looked, I was like, really? He's that butthurt over a fucking line I said?
Yeah, I'm the
Be like,
devil, and I'm here to do the devil's work.
yeah, be like, Leon, take your take Kyle's cock out of your ass, man up, and if you want to say something, come in here and say it. Quit being a little bitch.
He's hulking up, man, like Hulk Hogan. He's got the Hogan hair. He's ready.
Yeah, he's hulking up like Hulk Hogan. He does look like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, Leon. I want to ask you about your underage Smasher Pass, the one that you decided to upload for Kyle. That will be an interesting conversation between you and me about.
Yeah, why you guys claiming to go after pedophiles, but yet you guys are Smasher passing on little fucking cartoon characters that are little kids.
Yeah, come on, Leon. You're saying that where's the proof? I just showed the proof. Come on in, explain yourself of why you like underage characters, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
Characters.
And also come in here and act and explain why you sound like one of my jealous ex-girlfriends after I break up with you. Like I block you, and I guess in your mind I dumped you. And then you're going on and on, say, oh no, I didn't, I dumped you. Like literally, he sounds like a chick where he's like, no, you didn't block me, I blocked you, I cut ties with you. So basically, it's like, no, you didn't break up with me, I broke up with you.
I think Leon's about to initiate a second order 66 again.
Ooh, scary.
Oh, he said drop the link. He said drop the link.
Well, the link's already there.
Drop it in.
Drop it again.
He's gonna show up. He's gonna show up and be
Bring Kyle. Bring Kyle.
I want to put you guys backstage so you guys won't fucking talk. If he comes in, I'll have to put you guys backstage.
That's fine. Keep me in here. He talks shit about me.
All right, well, I guess.
So what can I be in here too? I want a roasted cookie.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know, but I like to have a serious conversation sometimes. So
Yeah,
And
I'm
get a
fine with it being
roasted
a pair.
cookie.
keep me in here. I'll be quiet. I'll behave.
all right.
I'll behave for
Like I
you,
said,
daddy.
you guys can mute yourselves, or if you guys start talking, then I gotta put you back.
Yeah.
If he
All
comes
right.
in, if he comes in, and then I gotta solo it first because knowing Leon, he's gonna show his little penis like Brian After or something.
Who knows? Maybe he'll come in buck naked with Kyle.
Kyle behind him, I'm pulling his hair.
Oh yeah, don't forget about jacking him off too.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say Leon has longer hair, so he would.
So-
Is
Oh, yeah.
Is Leon the one that gets penetrated from the back? Like he gets
Oh,
doggied?
he's posting the
And
link.
Yeah.
You have me blocked. Most likely that's why you can't see my messages.
and Kyle's the one behind him pulling the Hulk Hogan hair.
Wait,
someone that knows him.
wait,
Someone that
sloppy,
knows
sloppy.
him on, oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say sloppy. Well, yeah, if anybody knows him, send him the link. But also to sloppy, put the link in the on the thing, like highlight it.
All right.
That way, maybe he can just read it. And then
I heard
I like that
Junko's
shit.
at their house all the time. They're hanging out behind the scenes.
Let me see if
Oh
I can-
yeah. Junko's at their house. Oh shit, Leon.
or how
They're
about
playing
anybody
patty
who's a
cake.
mod?
Doesn't look
Anybody
good
who's a
on you,
mod on
bro.
here, drop the link again because if he doesn't have them blocked, maybe he can see it.
Yeah, let me highlight this. shit.
Well,
I linked already. Put the link. Oh, there you go. Pin message. There you go.
Yeah, pin
You
it.
see now?
And if anybody who's in here that's a mod,
go.
yeah, there you go.
Princess.
Thank you, princess.
There you go. Chupapi.
I love you, Poppy.
No. It's on fucking. It's on the chat now. I pinned it, so you can join.
Yeah. Well, even highlight it, like highlight it, so that way people can maybe he could read it from there and then copy it from there. I don't know, but hopefully he could see it. Now.
Bring your crow army. Bring on your entire crow nation.
bring the crow army. And then I will nail you guys to a cross after I'm done slashing you and put a crown of thorns on you.
If he does come in, which I'll be shocked, but if he does come in, I'll give him credit for at least having the balls to come in.
Well, yeah, of course. Anybody that comes in here that's been accused of certain shit and they come in and say their piece, I still don't like them, but I give them a little respect because they manned up and they were able to have a conversation with them.
That's like when I confronted Kyle on Jay's stream, and I was like, I really don't like in my head, I was like, I've already heard enough. All I need to see, but I'll at least give you the floor if you're afraid to go on Sloppy Stain, and at least maybe someone Sloppy can have this and clip that part of and all that.
Hey, remember? I'll kill the police.
Yeah, I'll kill every cop. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'll kill the police. You will not see me coming.
What's up, Sloppy? Okay, I'll mute myself.
All right, let me make sure it's him. Bueno.
Yeah.
Hello? Is this Leon?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, okay. All right. What's up? So, what's going on with the lolicon stuff, man?
What are you talking about now? Because I haven't been watching for like the past few minutes, so you're going to have to catch me up on it.
Okay, all right. So let me summarize. You, I guess, wanted Kyle to post an image of one of the characters for a smash and pass, and that character was 13 years old. Well, what's going on with that? Well, you calling Daniel Roth out for liking Lolicon, but you're over here suggesting 13-year-olds for smash and pass.
Show the screenshot where I said this.
All right, hold on. Let me solo this just in case. All right, let me unprivate it again. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm overweight. I'm an overweight stick. That's not nice. Why would you say that about me? I'm a very, very strong man. All right, let me put it on shorts. Oh, I gotta restart. All right. Ah, did I save it? Yeah, it should be saved. Mhm. Why is it taking forever? Oh, it's not private anymore. Hold on. It's public, yeah. All right. So talk to me, Leon. Talk to me. What's going on? Why am I overweight thick? I want that answer.
Well, for one, it was mainly due to the time zone that you started that whole debacle a few months ago.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I guess I can't. I don't know why it doesn't let me play on my video. So let me show it to you. So do you remember this video?
Who's a fuck to a 13-year-old in Smash or Pass?
Yeah, you definitely went way too far with this one, Sigma.
Yeah, I remember it.
Hey, don't look at me. It was Leon that had her.
So
Rain from ReZero.
whoever that girl is, I don't know.
Who's a fuck to a 13-year-old in Smash or Pass?
Pause that.
You definitely went way too.
All right, go ahead. Explain. Can you explain yourself for that one, please?
That was a script line.
So that's not 13.
No, the line where it says it was my idea, that was actually a script line.
I know, but you were doing a smash or pass on a 13-year-old person or underage anime character. You're calling out Daniel Roth and other people and for liking Lolicon, but you're over here doing smash or pass on underage anime characters too.
I'm gonna be real with you, dude. I don't even watch half of these that they were even doing the characters for, so I wouldn't know how old they were unless you told me.
But you should know these things if you're gonna be part of a video, right? Don't you have a say on which characters are like, oh, they're underage? No, don't put me in this video, right? Wouldn't you want have that mindset that if you are, don't like these type of animes, you kind of be like, you know what? I don't even know the ages. I don't know anything about these anime characters. I don't want a part of it. Well, wouldn't you do that instead of just putting yourself in there and then talking about these underage anime characters sexually, saying that you would do this, you would do that you would put this behind there and this and that you would make them ride you for a long time, not knowing that they're 14, 15, 16-year-old anime characters?
Like I said, I probably should have done my research on these characters, but like I said, I only watched half of these animes, so I wouldn't know how old they were unless you told me like you were doing
But once you have your friend Kyle telling you, hey, dude, just to let you know, these characters in these Smash or Pass are underage. Do you still want to be in it or not? Don't you think that would have been a conversation you guys should have as well? So now you're looked at as a Logalicon lover too, because you are in those videos. You're part of it. You, Dark Venom, fucking Jaja, Akina, some shit like that. All you motherfuckers were talking sexually about these underage characters. So what's up with that?
Had I known what I know now, I probably wouldn't have taken part in it if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, but you already are on it, and you're trying to call out other people for the same bullshit.
Sloppy, when was that video?
I think like a year ago.
So my whole thing is if it was like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, that would kind of I could somewhat maybe see the point, but since it's a year ago, especially after everything with Junko, everything with all the other people like Daniel, it doesn't really help the matter because then, especially if if you're going after people like Junko, if you're going after people like Daniel, you may want to be able to fact check things just in case you don't get locked in the wormhole with them. But then again, I didn't take a picture with a predator, so I wouldn't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Also, I have
you're
a
calling.
question.
Hold
Go ahead,
on, Laura Tatum. So you're talking shit about Larry, right? You're saying Larry said the N word, blah blah blah. Haven't you said it countless of times, Mr. Leon? Are you there? Knock knock. Brain working.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Did you hear what I said, or were you kissing Kyle?
Yeah, I heard what you said. I was just taking a sip of water real quick.
Oh, okay. All right. Get them lips juicy.
So the retort, Leon.
Come on,
I
Leon.
did say that, but my past shouldn't matter.
Oh, you sound like a predator with that excuse. Oh my god.
Wait,
Come
wait,
on,
wait.
Leon.
So by that logic, I said a while back about not being a part of drama and I had to stop caring whether I'm in or not in it. But that's the past. So should that logic go to me too, Leon? So that's a double standard there for you as well. Also, why do you act all big and bad in your own little bubble? But when you're in here, you act like mute little bitch.
Like I said, if you didn't want me to bring you up, you shouldn't have mentioned me in the first place. Period.
Well, I mentioned predators and lolicon lovers. This is my channel.
Yeah.
This is my video. This is my channel where I talk about predators, lolicon lovers, and from what I see, you were involved in lolicon stuff. So I have
Again,
the
I was
right.
talking to Jane, not you, even though it's your video, but carry on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, like, it's like, do you control me? Like, like your little retort to me, your little response to me was cute. That was funny. Like it didn't faze me. Again, you did more work on that post than I did in my little mention of you there. So if anybody was triggered, it was you. So I just think it's funny that you get so triggered over any little thing I say. People are going to talk about you. It's the internet. If you don't like it, get the fuck off. Simple as that.
Pretty much. But, you don't
Leon, retort to that? Or is your brain still computing?
It takes some. It's like a 5 to 7 business days sometimes for him.
I was just letting you finish talk, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was already done. I was waiting for a retort to that. Go ahead.
Fair point.
The IQ of Daniel Raw.
Well, no.
All this. Hold on, Shane. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
I watch your videos, right? I watched your videos from other people when you're yelling and screaming and crying and doing all these things. Is that just an intimidation tactic towards the people that are special ed, that they will get scared that you talk louder than normal? What's with the whole yelling for no reason kind of stuff? I'm very curious.
Oh, and while I'm at it, Shane, are you still here?
Yeah, he's still here.
Yeah, I'm here. I just have my mic muted for respect for Sloppy. Not ass kissing him. I'm just fucking out of respect.
Kiss my ass, Chayton.
You bet,
Go ahead,
Poppy.
Go ahead, Leon. Say what you gotta say.
One thing from that one stream. I know you were talking to Kyle, but at the same time, he is living under my roof. And I guess you could say I saw like right when you try to tell me what to do in my own house. I did not appreciate that.
So he's your bitch still, or what? I thought he was gonna move out a long time ago.
Well, like I was going to say to Leon, to answer that is like at the time I was still cool with you. You know, I didn't agree with a lot of stuff you did with the Junko thing. I even bitched you out about it. But like regarding all that, it's like, you know, I was more doing that because this guy's a fucking lunatic, and I didn't want him to do anything to harm you or harm anything around. So it was like, you could say it was me telling you what to do, but to me, if we were friends at any point, it was just someone trying that cared, trying to give some advice. I'm not, Leon. Let me ask you: did I ever tell you, Leon, you got to kick Kyle out? Did I ever tell you that?
No, you didn't. But at the same time, you have to see it from my perspective. I just saw red when you tried telling me what to do in my own house. That's how I just felt at the time.
Okay, well let me explain to you from this way. So if you have, not saying Kyle is in your home, but hear me out for a moment. Let's say you have an abusive or a fucking psychotic bitch in your home, like it's your chick or whoever, right? And your friends are trying. It could go the same way if it's a woman with an abusive piece of shit dude, right?
Yeah,
Your friends are giving you advice on what to do, of their history or whatnot. That is giving advice. Sometimes you gotta be a little aggressive. and no, it's not supposed to be a joke. But you gotta be a little. Sometimes you gotta be a little aggressive with that. But the point is, though, is that and again, I'm not calling Kyle your girlfriend, but again, it's just it's it would be the same way if a dude moved in and he had this history of saying, doing this stupid shit and all this other stuff, and you just you gotta, as friends, you should be supportive and all that, or should try to, not supportive in that way, but supportive in where they want what's best for you. They may not know who Kyle is, they may not know how he is outside of the internet, but what we see is what we are presented here, and a lot of stuff ain't good. So therefore, you have to look at from my perspective of how I was looking at it. And but hey, I've had some crazy chicks in my place. I've had people tell me, give me advice and all that regarding that. And they're back in the day when I was younger, I would tell them, I was like you, Leon, I'd tell them to go fuck themselves. But now when, with whatever reason, I at least try to let them say their side and not lash out at them and all this other stuff. Like I told you, Leon, the last straw with me was the racial slur to fucking sloppy. Oh, I thought. And so that was my final straw with you. And also, actually, I'll ask you this question. Why were you so angry in that video when you were saying that goodbye and fuck you? Because I'm like thinking, dude, like, it's not that big of a deal. People get blocked all the time. Whether I made an announcement of it is irrelevant. But again, I get that energy from you in a video, but when you're in a stream, again, Leon, you come in here and the Scorpion Death Drop is nothing more than a little bitch.
It wasn't really the blocking that really set me off. It was more like the time you did it.
That ain't my problem. That ain't my fault. It was just how, like, again, you were.
I was just telling you because you have to keep in mind that I live in a different time zone than both you and Sloppy here.
Well, we live an hour apart, if I'm not mistaken. So we were only an hour apart of each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like, if it was like 2 a.m.
Hold on, Chan.
Okay, go ahead.
So do you like Predators, Leon?
No.
So why do you have John Davis in your server?
As far as him, I have yet to see anything from the bitch.
What do you mean? I have all the evidence on my videos.
Leon, I don't believe a single word they say either, but Sloppy has shown enough to where, and I've even heard him admit stuff in Arthur's streams in the past to where I've already needed to make my decision. Like, if anybody I believe regarding this situation, like regarding anything, it's Sloppy, because Sloppy's, I've not seen him have to make a retraction on any of his streams he's done.
Yeah, so you say you don't like Predators, but you have one of the biggest ones there. He wanted to have sex with Kylie, and he talks to underage kids in a chat called Teen Chat. And you have him in there. How did he know that was me as an alt account? Because he talks to other kids. How did he message you saying, "Oh, that's Sloppy, that's his alt account"? How did he know that? Come on, Leon. I know you're a little autistic, but you can't be thinking that he isn't. And luckily, I don't think there's any minors in your server. Just a lot of autistic kids. But besides that, you say you don't like Predators, but you have one in there, and you believe what he says. It's kind of weird to me. That's why I say, you guys, I'm always gonna talk shit about you guys. There's no thing, you could ignore me all you want, but I could do it, and you can't do nothing about it.
Well, neither can you in terms of me.
What do you mean?
You could ignore what he says.
If I see something that you're talking about Pred, or you talk about this, you talk about that, I'm always gonna call you out because you're my bitch. That's why.
I'm your bitch. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm your daddy. And maybe
to be honest, Leon, you're my bitch too. So
why don't you answer my phone calls when I call you? You scared or what? You could just answer it. And
Why
talk
would
to me.
I want to talk to you on the phone?
Because I'm
Oh,
the
there we
nicest
go.
person in
Here's
the world.
fucking
Come
that
on.
job. Leon, do you have a god complex?
I want to talk to you on the phone over some internet shit. Really?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could talk to me. You could call. You could talk about how you liked getting rammed by Kyle and then Junko grabbing you by the waist all tough. You know, we could talk. We have a lot of stuff we could talk about. You know how you hate Fire Lord, but he's the one that helped you out with Junko. Even though after a year you went back and giving him a huggy wuggies in front of the fucking IHOP like a fucking weirdo that you are. And we're always gonna call that out, and people are always gonna know about the fucking stupidity of the shit you do, and your friends supporting that shit like fucking morons. That's the main thing.
Chris, do you? Let me ask you a question. Do you have a god complex?
No.
Then why do you call yourself the All Father?
Now you're gonna tell me what alias I can use, really?
No, I'm just saying, like, if you don't have a god complex, why do you call yourself the All Father?
Do you not know Norse mythology?
Well, from people I've actually talked to that do know Norse mythology, clearly you don't.
Well, that's your opinion.
No, from people I've talked to, that's fact.
So the North people, right? They say that no man could be the All Father, right? That's what the main thing question is. You trying to say, Shane, that no human can consider themselves the All Father, even messing around. If they are really into that Norse ideology, they cannot call themselves that word because it's just a slap to the face to the, I guess, their gods or whatever the bullshit they do.
So by what Sloppy just said, you're pissing on all of Norse mythology by calling yourself the All Father.
I don't care what they think.
No.
You don't care what Norse mythology people think or Norse mythology think?
And why do you even think? Why do you even have that ideology if you don't care about what they think? Don't you have to follow the fucking ideology? That's why I don't get you, because you're special needs, but fuck, goddamn.
So basically, you just spit on all of Norse mythology by just saying you should turn over your All Father name and throw it in the fire because at this point you're cooked.
I don't give a fuck.
We could tell, Leon. We could tell that's why you're just a character. We seen your fucking weird ass fucking early videos being all nerdy and shit, trying to talk about sports. You haven't even played a sports in your life, I bet, huh? You haven't fucking played anything besides fucking jerking off with your boyfriend Kyle. That's your sport. To see who makes the cum fly faster. Fucking sick ass.
I was gonna say, Chris, what was the phrase I was gonna say? Fuck. Damn it, Sloppy, maybe there's my train of thought.
No, my bad. Go ahead, Leon.
No kidding.
How long is Kyle gonna be living with you still? Is he your sugar baby?
Oh, I remember now, but go ahead.
No, yes, he's still sucking on your left tit, living with you and shit.
Honestly,
in bedroom.
I have no idea.
No.
You have no idea. Has he even gotten a job yet?
He's working on it.
Oh my god.
How long has he been living with you now?
A year just about.
God damn.
So and has he had any job within the year that he's been living with you?
He's had
odd jobs don't count.
He's had one, but they can him for reasons.
Being fucking a weird ass motherfucker. That's what it was. They're like, oh, this guy's fucking weird, trying to hit up all the fucking underage girls. Let's kick him out. We don't need none of this shit. Let Leon handle his underage loving.
Like Leon, you don't need to tell me exactly where you're at, but do you live in like a very high community, like a busy area where it's easy to get jobs, or do you live in like a small punk-dunk town in your area?
I live in a very small town, so getting a job out here is nearly impossible. So that's why I do field agent.
Well, Leon, why don't you have him work with you for field agent?
I try, but he's like one of those people that he wants to make the high money, which we all know is impossible. in today's economy, especially with the people in New York and that such.
Does he? Well, does he do anything to contribute living with you?
He pays me rent and stuff.
How does he pay you rent if he doesn't have a job?
Social Security, SSI. He's mentally incapable of holding a job. So,
So even
taxpayers
if he
have
got
to
a
take care of
job,
him.
even if he got a job, he wouldn't be able to work that much because unless the laws are different in your area than in mine. But yeah, no. But Leon, I've always I'll tell it to you to your face. I've said this to you in chats, but seeing you how you are now, a broken, disheveled show of, I guess, what you were at one point, I find it hilarious how a lot of people feared the name, the Scorpion Dead Drop Leon Calavera, when in reality, he is nothing more than a whiny little bitch. It fascinates me. So many people at one point back in the heyday in 2020 when I were afraid of you. And it's like, afraid of what? You're nothing.
But then Sloppy showed up and made everybody unmasked.
Even when me and him were cool, I never understood. I never understood the hype. I didn't get the hype around it. You know, like I was cool with him and all that, but as far as his persona on YouTube, I never got the hype around him. He was,
Where's Tyler?
yeah. At least he has some bravado in his voice. I'll give him that at least.
Where's Tyler at, Leon?
Sleeping probably.
Sleeping.
Leon,
Wake his ass
when you come on these streams, do you leave your balls in Kyle's bag before you come in? Is that why you come in very nonchalant?
Back in the day, I used to go guns blazing, but that's not going to solve everything.
Then why do you? Wait, hold on, Shane. Hold on, Shane.
All right,
Then
go ahead.
You say guns blazing, right? But every video that you have made recently, you're going guns blazing. Was it
Exactly.
because you make a script? You make a script on your fucking whatever video you make, but here you don't have no script, and you're the one fucking liking underage anime characters, so you have nothing to say. I think that's the main reason that you fucking don't have nothing to say, because you are like a Daniel Roth, and there's nothing good about that shit.
So I'm going to give Daniel this one bit of credit. At least he has more fire when he comes in extremes than Leon does, and that's sad if you really think about it. If Daniel came in here, I would he would get him angry, whining, crying, angry again. He'd be like going through all the emotions, and Leon in here comes in here and just is he feel like he just got some good fisting from Kyle, and he's all mellowed out and shit. And
but the weed.
Oh, we did maybe that too. But it's just like the idea that Daniel has more fire than fucking Leon. How pathetic is that?
Well, it happens sometimes,
Like Leon, you realize you're not only Sloppy's bitch at this point, but you're my bitch at this point as well. You realize that, correct?
Yeah. No, what? Come on, Leon. Maybe he a connection or something, or maybe Kyle Chong. Get off the phone.
Come suck my dick.
Come suck my daddy.
Or I'll kill every cop in New Jersey.
Yeah.
I love that. I love as soon as I said that last line, he left. I'm like thinking, well, thank you for proving my point. I expect an angry video or an angry post tomorrow, and then at this point again, everybody in the Crow Templars and everybody who and again, if you're cool with Leon, I'm not gonna fucking fault you for that. But I'm gonna say this though: anybody who takes Leon seriously ever again is a fucking what?
Can I pee real quick?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, get out the bathroom, motherfucker.
Wait, I gotta put the camera's off so your boobs won't be seen.
I gotta pee.
Yeah.
The mic's on, woman.
Oh, I gotta pee.
Okay.
Big old fart.
All right. Wait, let me get my smokes. Right. My smokes. There you go. Thank you. Thank you.
Easy, lemon squeezy,
Yeah. Think of running water.
I gotta give it to him that he came in, but he didn't have no rebuttal, right? He just,
No,
I didn't
like
know,
1 second.
I didn't know it was the underage anime character. It was like anything that my friends or anybody wants to put me in or wants me to join, stuff like that. First thing I'm gonna say, what is it involving, and what are we doing? Anybody, but but like I said, he is a little special needs. You could tell by how he responds. He doesn't know what to respond. His response is, "I didn't know. It was the past." Predator responses, and
Yeah, and
this. Go ahead.
like look at it this way, right? It's clear now that I like you talk about him reading from the script. It's clear. Like, okay, like a lot of people still harp whenever I call people out for like certain things regarding either Junko or other situations, they still harp on the fact that I tried to, before all the shit happened with Hero, like the real shit happened, when I tried to give him a, like, I went into his server back then, and I was smart enough. I looked through it because I wanted to know what I was fucking getting into before because again, I can't look before I join. And all I saw was constant drama, constant fucking these anime stuff. And I'm like, fuck that. I didn't know if they were, I don't know if they were underage or whatnot. I was like, fuck this. I'm out of here. As soon again, you do research, especially if maybe they tell, like, especially maybe if you're hesitant, and also the fact that we just like we just outed a few people in our community for similar things, and yet you decide to hop onto a stream that depicts this, and yet you don't expect any backlash. Be the same thing. Like hell, if I did the same thing and people went after me, I'd be a dumbass for even, because again, I should know better than fucking doing any of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fucking. It's like, and then also him coming in, like seeing it for myself outside of the time I think when we were I was listening to the video you did with him the first time, after the Junko picture was found. Seeing him, how so if he is like the king, he's not the leader of the Crow Templars, he's not leader of he's the king of the retards, because it's like they must be the people that are underneath him that worship him, because not every member of the Crow Templars is fucking, I'm talking about the people who worship him like he's God. They must be far worse than being a retard. They must be like fucking, they go full retard.
Regard.
Oh yeah, sorry, regard. They must go full regard. I forget, YouTube's very sensitive with other words. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. You can't say that word, but a woman could come onto a stream and say, "Oh, so and so raped me," without having anything.
Don't say that word either.
Oh yeah, sorry. See what I mean? Oh, so and so raped me, and that doesn't get taken down. It's hilarious to me how certain videos get taken down for dumb reasons, and in other ones they don't get, all that. Anyway, so
he didn't have an answer for me asking him about John Davis. His excuse is, I didn't know he was like that. There's countless of videos of me making of him. I told him that I posted on one of my community tabs that freaking what's his name was a predator. He could have been like, show me the proof, and I'll be like, oh, of course. I'm the guy that will show you. If I call someone out and say they're this, they're that, I will always have proof. I will not call someone that if I don't have any proof. But because they have a hate boner, they dislike me because I called out his other predator fucking friend Kyle, that they don't want to listen to what I have to say because it might be true and they're gonna be proven wrong, and I'll make them my bitches again. Go ahead, Tim.
Oh no, you're good. Yeah, it's just like, and then just him not having an answer, him not really. When I asked him certain questions, he really kind of, like, I was mainly focusing on that post he made. Regarding the post he made whenever he made that post, like whenever the last stream he did, and he was referring to back when he made that video about it, and I'm like, and he's like, oh, time zones, and I'm like thinking, dude, we're only an hour of fucking apart. So if it's 2 a.m. in your area, it's 1 a.m. in mine, so it's still fucking late. You dipshit.
Well, he
You know,
needs his
so
nap time, his cuddle time with Kyle. So
oh
it's
yeah,
very
yeah.
precious. You
Leon
can't
was
take away his cuddle time.
Probably like he was probably pissed that Kyle was in that stream and not spooning him.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's why they were very upset at us, and they called me a mean word for no reason, even though it doesn't affect me. Like I said, when it comes to internet shit, people say the darnest things. I say some darnest things, and if they
Yeah.
take it that serious, then that's on them. It's just words. If you let another man dictate your feelings, then that's on them. I'm always gonna talk shit about these type of people, and if it's about them one day, oh well. If I found something different or new about them, then I'm gonna show it, and shit like that. And that's what I do. I'm not I'm not telling them I'm gonna go beat them up. I can, but for what? Like I said, we're beating up a mentally unstable individual. And look at a whole year, right? A whole year living in with his sugar baby, and he hasn't. He got one job, got kicked out. I'm sure I know why. That's why he said for reasons. Most likely he had a panic attack or a mental breakdown at work, and they kicked him out. They're like, "Fuck this guy. We don't need this type of mentality in my workspace." And hopefully he didn't threaten to send the Irish mob to their location.
Oh yeah, by the way, have you had the Irish mob knock at your door yet?
I was hoping it was St. Patrick's Day, and I was hoping to have a little rendezvous with them, but sadly they maybe were having a festival. I was in Vegas. I told them I was going to be Vegas for St. Patrick's Day. They could have flew out to Vegas and met me at the downtown Fremont and had a fisticuffs with me at the Fremont downtown Vegas. I say where I'm going to be at. They could easily be like, hey, he's going to be in Vegas between this date and that day. Go get him.
Oh yeah, it's like when I post. I think I'll be going to a concert with my girl next Friday, and then after that, next concert that we'll be going to, I think we'll be in Houston in June, and then we're going to Austin in August, and then we have some stuff already planned for when Mesa comes back down in July. So it's like I'll be going around like doing like a little Texas tour, if you will, for those fucking few months. But it's like thinking that these like idiots, they like did the whole post about Kyle or about what Leon posted about me, was it bother me or hurt my feelings? No, I just thought it was funny, and I thought, well, since my name was brought up very passionately in a post, might as well fucking retort to that, because if you're offended by one little thing I say about like saying, oh yeah, Daniel and Leon or Hero and Leon, it's like fucking yeah, it's like why like I don't know if Daniel's still talking about me. I don't care. Last I heard he changed his number. And so it's like fucking, like I don't know if he's talking about me. I don't really, and probably because like as far as he goes, I don't really care if I hear if he's whining about me. I'll just shoot the shit about him if I feel like it. But it's just like these guys get so upset by little bits of pieces that you or whoever say about him, and they make it such like a spectacle. Like I guarantee if I say Leon eats dog shit, right? If I said that in a future stream, he's gonna make a fucking paragraph post about that.
No,
Or
for me, the main reason I even freaking even mentioned it is because it said, "Where's the proof?" What's his name? Adam. The main reason I made this stream was because of Adam. not because I'm going to talk shit about Adam, but because he said, "Oh, you don't even like lolicon. Where's the receipts?"
And I don't.
I'm like,
And again, oh, go ahead.
no, no, all right. So I was like, okay, well, let me show these people receipts, and that's it. That's it. That's all. My main thing is showing people receipts and stuff like that when it comes to what we claim. And I guess Adam didn't believe it. I'm sure Adam watches it today, right now, or is going to watch it later on. Adam, if you still have the same bravado when you were saying that on the comments, you could retract that message and say, "Sorry, Sloppy, you are right. You did like underage kids. You are my papi," and then I'll forgive you.
And I don't have an issue with that. Like, I'm cool with Adam, but like, you know, like, I like, even with that, like that's what I'm saying. I stay out of that like issue because I'm cool with them. I'm not gonna say anything negative to him. I'm not gonna say any negative to you. That's how Leon or even Kyle should react if we are talking shit about one of those two. Is that if you like just not say anything, like that's why, like, if like with stuff with you and Adam and all that, and I know it wasn't really a attack on Adam, but like I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to defend Adam, I'm not going to defend you, I'm just staying out of that. That's how it should be with these situations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I try to not fight other people that are not predators, but if they if they want to say something about me or talk shit about me, then I'm like, okay, then you want to get in it, you want some attention, and I like arguing, I like getting into arguments, I like talking shit, I like all this stuff. So it's my addiction to talk shit about these people. And
Well,
so
like it is fun for me, like doing that. Like, I'm not going to say that I don't. There are times where I don't enjoy it. Like nowadays, I try to
Oh,
pick and
hey.
choose where I go or what fights I get into nowadays because getting in the fight with the same person will get repetitive. It's like why some people I've just as far as I'm concerned with certain people, I'm just done interacting with them or mentioning them because it's like fucking it gets repetitive. But like even with Leon, like I may still take little pot shots here and there, but I confronted him in a stream where he didn't have no backup, and all that good stuff. And I now fully 100% without shadow of a doubt see him for what he is, and that he is a bitch. He is
Yeah, he is
your
a
bitch,
bitch.
Lobby is my bitch. He's just a flat out bitch. And that's just what he is. Not only is he a predator and all these other things, but also he is a fucking bitch.
Hey,
And
gentlemen, I'm gonna put this in the private chat. Don't say it out loud.
why not?
Okay.
I'm gonna say it out loud right now. Oh, I'm back. Okay, I good. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna read it.
But yeah, that's right.
But yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
don't fight. I don't fight people. I like here. You always see me. I'm talking shit about a predator or lolicon or a build that's gonna pass, and people are upset about it. Anything involving predators, most of the time is gonna be this. Let me see.
Yeah, I fucking hate lolicon supporters, bro.
Well, and here's the thing though as well. It's like people. I guess because the whole thing many weeks ago around like fighting and all sorts of. I guess the idea that people think is I want to fight everybody. Like I'll put it to you this way. It would be different maybe if everybody that I was interacting with here that I had issues with were all in the same fucking city. That may be one thing if they got me to the point where I wanted to fight them. But like 99% of the people that I've had beefs with are from states or different countries. There is no logistic way. I'm not going to go and waste my money on going to fight somebody, nor am I going to, if I go to that area, I'm not going to go and fucking look for them. I'm going to enjoy myself and enjoy whatever city or state or country I'm in. So, like with this situation, like with the situation from weeks ago, that was an eternal thing that was here. That could be, even though it was on YouTube, but it was still here. So, therefore, there was a reason. But I'm not going to go tell Leon, right? I'm not going to go tell him. If I'm ever if I'm ever in New Jersey, I'm gonna hit you. I'm just gonna be like, if I see you, I'll let you walk past me. If you mouth off to me or try anything, that's a different story. But I'll let you walk your way. Walk like I don't think he would even be man enough to do anything in person, anyways. But my point is that if I saw any of these guys, I would not. If I see them, take a walk their way. Even people I have issues with here in fucking San Antonio. If I see I'm at the point now where, you know, anybody that I've called out for fines, they've not done anything. So I'm just like, if I see you, you can walk your way. That's it. I don't. There's nothing left to prove. And also, I'm looking at it this way. I'm like, I'm not getting any younger, and I'm just at the point like I could tell the difference between YouTube shit and how you would act in real life, and that's just how it is. But I'm gonna get going because I'm gonna. But this was interesting. I wasn't expecting Leon to come in, so that was fun. But pleasure as always, Sloppy.
For sure.
And I'll chat with you later. You have a good rest of your stream, man. Top for now.
Man. Yeah. So, like I said, Adam, appreciate you for commenting on Leon's channel. From what I see, he hid his channel. I don't know why he hid his channel. It's not like I told him to delete his channel or hide his channel. It's not there anymore. He still has this. Let me see if he still has the other one. Oh yeah, he still has the El Calavera Productions. So he's still around. He might be using that one now. But when someone tests us with saying to show proof about certain people liking underage anime characters, as you saw, if you watch it from the beginning, you'll see the images of the underage characters that they were smashing and passing. I know a lot of the Templars people are watching in the sky. I don't know why they're so afraid to say a word. Link to it. I'll send it to you behind the scenes. Don't worry. It doesn't. He hasn't done anything to it. It's a dead channel. But I don't know why he hid. I don't know if he deleted, but it looks hidden. So he hid his channel for some reason. I guess the allegations were correct. He does like underage anime characters, even though he claims he doesn't. But his server has a anime. I guess you could put images of anime characters and bikinis and stuff like that, and people share them in that server. They have a Predator, John Davis. He's still there. He's still roaming the server in there trying to start shit. I see what you're doing, John Davis. Like I said, I still have people in that server that tell me stuff, and it's not good. And from what the person in that server told me is that people are dropping like flies. People are leaving that server because of the unhinged environment that's in there. And like I said, the main guys are gonna stay there no matter what because they don't have friends. And sadly, they don't have friends. Maybe if they had more in real life friends, they will steer away from the internet world. But some people don't have the social skills to engage in conversations with in-person situations, and sadly, that's a lot of people. But it's interesting, right? I show proof all the time. I will always do that, and people are gonna call me names. People are gonna not like me. People are gonna say I'm this, I'm that, and then later on they find out that I was correct. That's why I'm very patient when it comes to these people. People are gonna talk shit to me, talk shit about me, whatever. I could care less because I know wholeheartedly that what I'm talking about is the truth. I don't bend the truth. I don't do none. I show the images. I show the video. You had the person come in that was being accused of all these things. He admitted that he didn't know. You know, predator. You know, predator excuse. Oh, I didn't know it was that. Or I should have done this. Oh, always. I didn't know. Uh, it's it's a little sad that that's the main excuse alleged predators do. They tend to blame it on other people. They blame it on the situation, blame it that they were tired, blame that this and that, and at the end, they did it. And then they call other people out for the same stuff. Like Leon and them, they call out Daniel Roth. I call him out because he's a piece of shit. I don't know why they call him out when they're doing the same bullshit. Like, stay in your lane and take care of Kyle because fucking Kyle can't even hold a job. He moved to your place to fucking be better and he's doing shit worse. No wonder his dad was like, or his stepdad was like, get the fuck out of here. You know, we don't need you here because you're worthless. You don't contribute to society. You are a burden. No one wants you. The only one that takes care of you that you're sucking on his left tit is Leon. And then Leon special needs. So it's two special needs guys fucking just there. Watching Lolicon. They should invite Junko and Daniel Roth to have a good time. You know, circle jerk, you know? But besides that, I'm appreciate whoever came in. A lot of you guys are in the clouds. I appreciate you guys. You know, I'm sure you guys are talking about me in your server or in DMs because that's how cowardly you guys are. But besides everybody else, Soviet, always a pleasure, even though I don't like your ideology 99.9% of the time, but you're always here supporting, having conversations. So that's why you're right in my eyes. You might not let other people not like your ideology, but hey, that's them. Talk about me. I love the fear. Nah, I don't like talking shit about you. Anyway, so let me see. Go from the top. Chayton, appreciate you coming in. Soviet, Nick Infante, appreciate you. Who else? Jay Cena, appreciate you coming in. Blue, appreciate you. It's all Jay. Pizza Gilmore 2.0, always a pleasure. Nice seeing you. And Soviet's alt accounts, also. Even Leon, appreciate you manning up and coming in. And I guess admitting that you were in those videos and that you didn't say you liked little kid, but you didn't deny it. Besides that, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I know it was a little yes, you're out, Spencer. Phobia. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. That's all I can say. I'm gonna talk shit regardless to whoever if they are prey. Keep that in mind. Or alleged prey. That's it. But besides that, thanks for coming in. Ooh.